Welcome to a new Monday morning routine. It's Coffee with Strangers with Kelli Lemon.
Hey, it's Kelli, and today I'm headed to the Fan to meet Lauren Millard at Garnett's Cafe. You might originally know her as Lauren Eubank from RVAnews.com. Lauren spends her 9 to 5 selling Richmond, and after that, she lives it. So, the way that we always start this show,
okay.
And I don't know if this is the UVA girl in me or what, but I gotta cheers everything.
Cheers!
So, first question to you is, who are you? And what do you do in Richmond?
So my name is Lauren, and it's actually Millard now, which I'm trying to get used to. I just got married in May, so I don't know what my name is ever. Yeah. I'm the sales and marketing manager at RVA News. So I've been there for almost 7 years now. So yeah, I basically handle everything that goes outside of the content on the site.
Tell me this, are you from Richmond?
I am not from Richmond.
Okay, where's home?
I am from Roanoke, Virginia originally.
How did you land in this big city of Richmond?
So I grew up in Roanoke. I went to JMU for college.
Okay.
My best friend was actually gonna go to MCV for occupational therapy. So I was like, okay, I was either gonna go to New York and be some big ad exec, and then I realized I was gonna probably eat tuna fish out of a can. So I was like, cool, Richmond sounds good. Plus Richmond sounded like a huge city.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I'll move here for a couple years, and if I hate it, I'll leave. And now I've been here for 8 years, and I'm like that person that's like pushing Richmond to everyone. I'm like lay down on the streets, like I love this place, love it so much.
So how do you sell Richmond? How do you sell it first, as you said, to your friends as you're encouraging them to maybe give Richmond a try?
I get them into a restaurant, and then I get them into another restaurant, and then I take them to another restaurant, and then another restaurant. We just walk everywhere.
Yeah.
It's so great. Let's just grab a cocktail here, we'll get a snack here, and then everyone's like, oh, this is so amazing. I thought Richmond was like full of suburbs and you had to like drive. I'm like, no.
What's your favorite restaurant?
What's your favorite restaurant is such a loaded question. I could like,
it is.
I could like pull out like 4 pages of
Okay,
restaurants.
the last 5 that you've been to.
Love Heritage. I think that they do such a good job with food, and also just their hospitality is so great. Stella's is always a biggie for me. The Roosevelt I love. It's just also that southern comfort. It just feels like you're kind of in someone's house.
Yeah.
And gosh, you know what? I'm at Food Dog a lot because it's right across the street from our office.
Oh.
I feel like a good starter cocktail is the Daily. It's like in Carytown.
Yeah.
You get that really good vibe. They've got a really good atmosphere in there.
I am a big believer that if you love a patio, Richmond restaurants right now is it for that. Are you a patio girl?
Oh, I love a patio.
Okay.
You have to, you know, it's like one of those things, but it makes it hard because you're like, where can I get on a patio and who has happy hour until 7?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Happy hour until 7.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like throw that out there for everybody.
So they
Everyone should extend their happy hours till 7. It's just hard to get in there after work, and then you're like, what do I want? Order 5 of these, and then that just leads to bad things.
So I heard you say earlier before we started taping that you were married.
I am married. Mm-hmm.
Did you meet him here?
I did.
And if you did, how did that start off?
Lady Nolan's had just opened, and it had just opened, and I was out with my roommate on a Friday night, and we were just walking. We had gotten some drinks at what was at that time Deluxe, and so we were like walking home to our apartment. And I was like, oh, let's just dip in there and see what it looks like. Like, did they change it? Like, let's just check it out. And he was in there, and I just was like eyeing him, and I was like, he's so cute. And then the rest is history.
What part of town did you all choose to live?
We live in the Museum District.
Okay, why'd y'all choose there?
So we wanted to live in the city. We both had lived in the Fan in like a multitude of apartments, and we wanted to stay in the city because we wanted to be able to walk everywhere.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna make Richmond home? Is this it?
Oh, this is totally it for us, 100%. I'm just convinced that if we have kids, that they're just gonna love bunk beds because I don't want to leave my house.
Oh wow! So
I'm like, that's it, guys. Like, just pile them up.
One of the good things about Richmond is when we transition over to the fall, stuff doesn't stop. No,
it's insane.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to this fall?
I mean, the fall is just like crazy festival season. I feel like there's so many things. It's such a good time for people to come to Richmond too. I think the Folk Festival, like, come on, it doesn't get better than the Folk Festival. Also, I love Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
I mean, I just feel like when in Richmond is it appropriate to be like, how many beers am I gonna drink in a church parking lot? Churches and drinking. It's like the Greek festival is the only time in Richmond where it's appropriate to hold a lunch tray and a bottle of wine at the same time, and people are like, cool, normal. That's exactly what you should be doing at this point.
Do you think festivals would work anywhere else besides Richmond, though? Like,
know.
Do you think that that's our thing? Like, that we have cloned it big enough that it's like Richmond is a festival?
We certainly have plenty, and that's what I always say. We love any time that we can shut a street down to have some drinks. Halloween, Come on, Halloween on Hanover does not get better. It's like Disney World lands in the middle of the fan, and it's crazy. And you know, every parent has got some sort of like
something
delicious fall beer in that. I mean, and everybody just knows what's happening, and everyone's just like milling around and loves it.
To hear the rest of my interview with Lauren, check out the Coffee with Strangers podcast in iTunes or Stitcher. Take a second to subscribe to this channel on YouTube and get yourself over to Garnet's Cafe and the Fan for a drink or a sandwich. And visit coffeewithstrangersrva.com to subscribe to our newsletter and watch previous episodes. Production help this week came from Bruce Fields at 1989 Agency. Check them out at fieldmob.com. And also get on over to 419 Press Nation to purchase this shirt. Put RVA Stranger in the code box to receive 15% off your straight out of RVA shirt order. See you next week.